We are all different, which is great because we are all unique. Without diversity, life will be very boring. By Catherine Pelosier. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. An honorable judges and respect the audience. First of all, I'd like to thank Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us chance and health to gathering in this meeting today. Secondly, salawat and salam unforgettable sent to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Before continuing, let me introduce myself first. Hello everyone, my name is Nur Azizah. I'm from Senior High School 1 in Tenggara. So today, I'm going to tell you about my speech under the title Culture Diversity in Indonesia as a Great Asset. Before that, let me ask you something. Do you know Indonesia has a diversity of culture? The answer must be yes. Why? Because Indonesia is the largest archipelago country in the world, which consists of 34 provinces and comprising of over 17,000 islands and inhabited by more than 260 million people. Can you imagine how big is this country? And now, in Indonesia, this cultural diversity has become an absolute thing that we cannot be denied anymore. Why? Because we all know that Indonesia has a lot of ethnic. Indonesia has a lot of culture, racial and religious. And also, Indonesia, they have a great national motto. They call it Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, which means unity in diversity. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing that I want to tell you is because Indonesia consists of several regions, so that every region has its own language. Or, I mean like a local language. For example, it's happening in my town, in Tenggara. Most of us speak to our friends or someone that have the same ages with us using Kutai language for communicating. And it is also happening too in another town in Indonesia. They using their local language for communicating with their friends. And the unique one is every region has their own accent. How cool is that? But sometimes, in another situation, we're still using Indonesian as our mother state language to make us more easier in communicating. So now, the question is, how can this cultural diversity can be a great asset? As I mentioned before, that Indonesia has a lot of ethnic, culture, racial, and religious. This is what makes Indonesia different from the other country. It makes Indonesia has its own uniqueness and interest that maybe not all countries in the world have it. So we must be proud of that. And one of those diversity is Indonesia has a lot of traditional music. Indonesia has a lot of traditional music that even have been known abroad. Such like we have angklung from Bandung, we have gamelan from Yogyakarta, we have kulintang from Minahasa, North Sulawesi, and etc. Ladies and gentlemen, on 2018, Indonesia is also nominated as Issues of Nation for Cultural Diversity for the most exciting culture experience for tourists by Asia Magazine. That's not the end, because Indonesia also has 12 World Heritage Sites that are recognized by UNESCO. And one of them is the Prambanan and Borobudur temples, which are located in central Java. Another reason, because Indonesia is rich in diversity, this should make us to be more united and become strength for all of us to keep going. We must be proud, respect, and appreciate the diversity. Ladies and gentlemen, before I ended my speech for today, I would like to tell you one quote by Mr. Sukarno, the first president of Indonesia, that relate of my content today. This is what he said. This country, the Republic of Indonesia, does not belong to any group, not to any religion, not to any ethnic group, not to any group with customs and tradition, but the property for all of us from Sabang to Merauke. So now, my job, your job, and our job is jointly take responsibility to protect our local culture, Indonesia culture, that everyone knows us as Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry if there's any mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.